Governor Hogan scheduled a news conference today to talk about the plan to reopen Maryland's economy. WMAR 2 News' Megan Knight is live outside Townsend Town Center, which has been closed for weeks now. And Megan, one thing the governor has said already is that this reopening process is not going to happen very quickly.
Yeah, that's right, Christian. In fact, in an interview that he did with Politico yesterday, he said that this is not going to be like flipping on a light switch and all of a sudden everything's going to go back to normal, that this process is going to be slow and it's going to be gradual. And the governor says that there are really four criteria that he feels needs to be met in order for the economy to be reopened. One of them is increasing testing. Hogan announced earlier this week that the state bought 500,000 tests from South Korea and continues to buy more wherever they can find them. Also, an increase in hospital surge capacity. The former Laurel Medical Center just reopened a couple of days ago with 135 beds. There's also the field hospital at the Baltimore Convention Center that is now open. So the state is working to put in as many beds as possible. The third item, more personal protective equipment, or PPE, which includes getting things like face shields and masks and gloves and hospital gowns for the healthcare workers on the front lines here. And the fourth criteria is a robust contact tracing operations. There's been a lot of calls to start reopening the economy. We saw protests about it in Annapolis last weekend, and Hogan warned last Friday that doing it too soon or too quickly could set us backwards.
It's better than we had hoped, and we think we're making a difference, but the worst possible thing that could happen would be for people to say, it's not that bad, let's go back to normal, and then it will be really bad. So we're just asking for caution.
Yeah, and another thing that Governor Hogan said in his interview with Politico yesterday was talking about labeling businesses as low, medium, or high risk for spreading the virus. There would be a number of factors that they would take for that, including whether a store could maintain social distancing and allow protective gear to be worn, things of that nature. But of course, we're going to get much more details about that when the governor unveils his plan to reopen the economy later this afternoon around 3 o'clock. We're live in Towson. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR 2 News.